If I told you the biggest edge in the market isn't your IQ, your charts, or your news feed, but your emotions, would you believe me? Here's the kicker. You don't need to delete your emotions to get rich. You need to direct them. Control your emotions, and you won't just control your portfolio. You'll control your financial future. Most people think they lose money because they picked the wrong stock. They actually lose money because they picked the wrong state of mind. Fear sells at the bottom. Greed buys at the top. Boredom pushes buttons on a quiet Tuesday. The market doesn't have to beat you. Your reflexes will, unless you make them work for you. Warren Buffett gave away the cheat code. The most important quality for an investor is temperament, not intellect. Temperament doesn't mean you don't feel anything. It means you feel the urge, but still follow the plan. Let's build that plan, one that turns your emotions into assets. 2 mornings, 1 difference. Aaron and Jay are both 31. Both invest $600 a month. Both own an index fund plus 3 individual businesses. A headline hits. Screens go red. Jay panics. He doom scrolls. He sells one position to be safe and promises to buy back lower. He never does. Aaron pauses. She opens a 2-minute brief she wrote for her biggest holding. She sees the business is still producing cash. She lets her auto-invest run. She adds a tiny amount inside her rules. Same market, same inputs, different outcomes. What changed? Not intelligence, identity and procedure. The identity shift. Here's your new identity. I am an owner of cash-producing assets. I act by rules I wrote in calm, not moods I feel in noise. Owners don't flinch when charts flash red. They hold, or add, based on facts. Traders live in minutes. Owners live in years. The longer your timeline, the calmer your emotions become. The Mind Operating System, TMPR. When emotions spike, run this 60-second loop. T. Trigger. What set you off? Headline. Price. FOMO. E. Evidence. What do the actual numbers say? Pull a report or your brief. M. Meaning. What story are you telling yourself? Is it true? P. Plan. What's your pre-written rule? Add, hold, trim, or sell? E. Execute. Do the smallest correct action or none. R. Record. Log 1 line. What you felt, what you did, and why. As Ray Dalio said, pain plus reflection equals progress. The logging is where emotion becomes wisdom. The portfolio operating system. Anchor, helm, sails. Think of your portfolio like a ship. Anchor, a low-fee, global index fund. Add bonds if volatility rattles you. Helm, the rules. Auto contributions. Dividend reinvestment. 2 review dates per year. Sell only on broken business facts, not scary prices. Sales, your focused bets, just 10 to 25%. In quality businesses you understand. No jargon. If you can't explain the cash engine in 2 sentences, it doesn't go in the sales. With this structure, emotions become weather. And we handle weather with checklists. Checklist for fear, red days. Breathe. Confirm you are not a forced seller. Bills and buffer covered? Open your brief. Did the business break? If not, no selling for 48 hours. Maybe add 1 small unit if it fits your size rules. Log it. Then move your body for 10 minutes. Checklist for greed, hype days. Label the feeling, FOMO or real thesis. Write 2 sentences. How does this make money? Why does it persist? Use only your speculation sandbox, your frontier sleeve. Trim positions only during review, not because you're hyped. Peter Lynch said, "More money has been lost preparing for corrections than in corrections themselves." Checklist for boredom, gray days. Close the app. Open 1 shareholder letter or a single annual report page. Improve the system. Raise your contribution by 1%. Update a brief. Spend 30 minutes on a skill that raises your income. Boredom is where long-term wealth hides. Key tools, briefs, and bands. Write a 2-minute brief for each holding. Include what it is, why you own it, 1 or 2 metrics you track, your ladder for adding, your rule for selling, based on facts, not prices. Then define your bands. Starter size, 1 to 2%. Maximum size, your sleep number. Add increment, 0.25 to 0.5%. Trim only when outside the band. Sell only if business facts break. Reduce the noise that triggers emotion. Turn off news alerts. Move your brokerage app off your home screen. Require typed passwords for sells. Delete stored cards from shopping sites. Set a 48-hour lock on all non-essential trades and purchases. Friction saves fortunes. The foundation that keeps you calm. Cap fixed costs to avoid being a forced seller. Build a 3 to 6 month emergency buffer. Ensure big risks, health, liability, income. Grow a second income, freelance, skill-based, or service-based. Money outside the market protects money inside the market. Scripted reflexes for loud days. When emotions spike, read these aloud. Crash script. Prices move. Facts matter. I am not a forced seller. I act by plan. I add small if facts are intact. I'll reread this tomorrow. FOMO script. Opportunities are infinite. My money is finite. If it's real, it will survive 2 sunsets and 2 clear sentences. Boredom script. I improve systems, not positions. Today I'll raise my contribution, update 1 brief, and practice 1 skill. The quiet math of staying the course. A steady $500 monthly contribution earning 7% grows to over $250,000 in 20 years. Miss just 3 of those 20 years because of emotions, and you lose 6 figures. Raise your contribution by just 2% annually, and your outcome improves drastically. It's not about brilliance. It's about behavior, protected behavior. A 5-day installation plan. Day 1. Write and tape your identity statement. Schedule 2 review dates. Day 2. Create briefs for your top holding and index fund. Day 3. Define your bands, starter, max, and add increment. Day 4. Automate payday contributions. Set a January nudge to raise it. Day 5. Add friction. Lock down apps, trading, and buying triggers. Your next red day will feel weirdly quiet. That's the point. Closing creed. Say this before any trade. I am an owner, not a tourist. I size to my sleep and sell on facts. I buy on schedule, not on impulse. I improve my system more than I tweak my holdings. I turn fear, greed, and boredom into checklists. I win by staying long enough for the weighing machine to weigh. If this gave you a steadier grip on your financial decisions, tap subscribe. We train temperament like a muscle and money like a craft. No magic, just rules that work, even when your emotions don't.